and you're falling. Rise up, take your place, be someone, be someone. Rise up, show your face, touch the sun, touch the sun. Stand up, state your case, speak as one, speak as one. Rise up, human race, everyone.
Bảo cô phải về quê rồi, cô khát rồi. Con chả biết khi nào đi học lại thì con nộp.
Up first is Youngblood from the United States of America.
Nghe bảo mình biết rồi.
What a pleasure to be. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Nice job blocking the hook. Punch, counter punch. How about that time counter shot? Blocks that jab. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Rock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Tom. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Counter punching. Lucky that hook didn't score. The right hook just missed. Catch and shoot. They need to be careful. They will punch themselves out here. Shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
This fighter is a swarmer. They're like a mosquito that just won't leave you alone, except this mosquito can knock you out with one punch.
You fight the swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try to push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Nice counter shot. Give us a second to catch our breath. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That counter shot lands. Couldn't land that jab. They exchange punches. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. We know they got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned? On to the second round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch caught him clean. Beautiful counter punch. Ronda Rousey once told me when she gets into a fight, her mentality was minimum effort, maximum efficiency.
Tactics out of the window. These guys just want to brawl.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Beautiful counter shot. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. The counter lands. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They call it the glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it. Nice counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Stumbling around in potholes, in serious trouble. Disaster averted.
New Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to...
Whoa, Johnny! Are we about to see a first-round knockout? Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will you do? What will you tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
There's a counter shot. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Those counter punches have to hurt. Straight right just misses. Where was the defense? Why weren't they covering up? Why weren't they more cautious? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Hey, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on.
And just stick a few body shots in there, vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out.
Good together. You getting soft on me?
Well, the fight for what you're doing, the gaps will appear. There's 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Now, good work. Stay focused. Don't let him back in the fight. Great round. Just keep them on the other end.
This round, get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back.
So just start working a few body shots in there. Vary up a little. They can't figure it out.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
You hear people talking, look right there! All hands on deck! We are witnessing an upset in the making! And now they're right back into the fray.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Nice counter. Straight right just misses. We're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it is.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! A chance to make history. It somehow weathered the storm.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot. Click.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. How is this fight still continuing?
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Do you believe what we are seeing? Looks like they're shaking it off.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter punch right up the middle. What a nightmare scenario! No, we don't see a knockdown.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, though, ring away.
Get out there.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
They got out of the way of that right hook. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Lucky to have avoided that uppercut. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Whoa, wait a minute! What a shot! We almost saw a knockout, and you knew this was coming. They're going to take a knee.
It's a really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
Good counter punch. Well done with that counter shot. See the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. A perfect counter shot. This is a high-octane battle. What a massive upset this would be. How did they not go down?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is a wrong place to fall asleep.
And he wasn't ready for that very close round with 10 seconds to go. All three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance with...
Time for the 5th round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down. Through the hook, didn't land. They're both
both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights. Oh my goodness, Johnny! The defense failed them. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged. I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. And that was it. That was the big shot we were waiting for. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What they do? What at the time when they go back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Catch and shoot. That right hook won't score. Tough to be a judge in this fight, as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. And we may see an early... And down goes the boss. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Look at his corner, look at the instruction. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time.
Whoa, Johnny! And now going for the finish. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Now they've got to wake up, they've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Nobody home with that hook. Do you believe what we're seeing? This may do it. It's all coming to an end. Oh, and just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, it's a knockdown. What a knockout hit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
Both promised to knock their opponent down, and they were... This is the beginning of round 6. Let's see how these two fighters respond after both got knocked down in the previous round.
2 knockdowns in the same round to both fighters. They got to think like a golfer. Forget after 10 seconds. They got to be smart.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. One punch changes everything in this division. Hold that thought! An upset of the year, perhaps, right before our eyes. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Missing with that right hook. Nice counter. No rest for the weary. How about that time counter shot? Catch and shoot. Will the referee stop it? Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are hold it right there. They're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. Oh, it changes everything, and down they go. And as we see it again, there's no...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you continue.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
He's up, but for how long? Look at him. On the heels. But look at him. There's nothing there. There's no defense.
Oh, Johnny, take a look at this action. So much for defensive abilities. And they're down, trying to make it up before 10 as the referee continues the count. And as we watch it again...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You are right.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurt.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. A lot of work needs to be done in this corner. 2 knockdowns in the last. And there's the bell for round 7. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. And they got caught. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
And the boss has been dropped. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
I need to see that again. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
What happened? You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
A knockout victory. That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here. I've arrived. Try that again. It will happen all over again.